Everyone keeps saying the same thing right now. Rates are too high to cash flow on a property and the math just doesn't work. So what should you do? Just wait it out. And if you're running the numbers on a traditional rental, you're not totally wrong, but here's what they are missing. They're solving a rate problem with the wrong strategy. There's a way, for example, to buy real estate at a 6 or a 7% interest rate, eliminate all the repairs, heal your vacancies, and collect $5,000 to $10,000, $15,000 up front and still walk away with triple or quadruple cash flow compared to a normal rental. Most investors have never used it correctly. It's called a lease option, or you may have seen it out on the street as rent to own. And in this market, it's not just powerful, it's necessary. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 things that you need to understand lease options so that you know how to transact real estate in today's market. And I prepared a really cool infographic. I'm a believer that one picture can be worth 1,000 words. And so I created a diagram that takes all of the information I'm about to present to you and put it in a neat graphics, something you could literally print out, you could put in your notes, and it'll give you the blueprint on exactly what you need to do to financially get ahead. So click below, download it for free, grab it, and let's go. All right, the first thing to understand about lease options. Number 1, a lease option is not some exotic strategy. It's not Airbnb. It's nothing wild and out there. It's just a rental agreement with a separate option for the tenant to purchase the home at some point down the road. That's it. But what makes it completely different from a normal rental is who's moving into the property. You see, they're not a tenant. We call them a tenant buyer. They are a future homeowner. They basically take care of the place. They handle the repairs like a property manager would, but doesn't need to anymore. They upgrade things in the home. They protect it. They literally treat it like it's theirs because in their mind, one day they're going to buy this. And that shifts how they treat the investment and it shifts your expenses down dramatically. The second thing you need to know about a lease option is why this strategy was built for the exact market that we are in right now. Rates are sitting around 6.3% here in early 2026, and millions of Americans who own a home simply can't get approved the traditional way. Banks, they're tightening their standards. Values are still elevated, and the gap between wanting to own and being able to qualify, it's never been wider. It is creating a gap of people out there that want this rent-to-own strategy. Lease options then strategically become the pressure release valve to this very problem and to that group of people that we can serve. We're serving families who have capital, who want stability, who are serious about ownership, but they just can't get a conventional loan, or they're just too scared to even walk into a bank because of how tight they've been recently. That demand, it's massive, and it makes finding the right family for your property genuinely easy. Now let's talk about the actual numbers, because this is where it gets real. Let's talk about a traditional rental. After you basically buy a $200,000 home, it's entry level, and you rent it out. It's a basic 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home. After you collect rent and pay the mortgage, you might have $200 or $300 left over. But that's before you factor in repairs and vacancies, turnover, even property management, and it can take that $200 or $300 of cash flow and eat up the rest of it so that you're kind of at this very risky proposition of a break even. But now let's take that same $200,000 property and let's run a lease option on it. First of all, up front, a family's going to move in and you're going to get $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 up front. Just like a down payment, if they were to buy a house, 3% down payment on a house like that might be $6,000, $7,000, $8,000. We typically see a $10,000 check come to us just before the family moves in. On top of that, we charge above market rent because we're offering a path to ownership. It's a different psychological game. That premium on rent is if you were making $200 or $300 on the rental before, you can add another $300 or $400 on top of that. So it's like, Kris, are you telling me I get like $5, $10, $15,000 up front and now I'm collecting a cash flow of maybe $600 or $700 a month? Yeah, and if you amortize out on a 2-year contract, that $10,000 down, it's going to put your monthly cash flow in excess often of $1,000 a month. The third thing that really happens here is with a lease option, you eliminate repairs because the tenant buyer, they handle the maintenance. You eliminate property management as well. You don't have to pay 10% out the door for that. You eliminate turnover. So now when we compare the rental and we compare it to a lease option over, let's call it 4 years, that rental maybe netted you $11,000 a month, not a lot, but the lease option brought you in $65,000. That is a 600% increase in money compared to a rental. And is it always like this? Yes. Are these special numbers that are kind of outside the ordinary? No, these are normal, typical numbers that we're talking about right now. All right, number 4, if we're going to talk about lease options, we need to talk about how it syncs up with today's 6% mortgage rate. You see, the spread is the strategy. Your mortgage payment, it's fixed, but your monthly income goes up because you're charging above market rent. You're collecting option money upfront, that down payment we talked about, and you're not bleeding cash on repairs and vacancies like a traditional rental. So all of a sudden it's like, Kris, should I be scared of a 6.5% or a 7.5% or even an 8% interest rate? And the answer is no. I came across all of this 25 years ago almost when I bought my very first house and I rented out the basement and I lived for free. And then a year later, I used the equity to house hack myself into a down payment for another property. Now that other home, I didn't move into it. It was going to be my first rental, but instead my mentor taught me how to do a lease option. And on that one, I was making $600 a month of positive cash flow. And then if you factor in the down payment and everything, it was closer to over $900 a month, even back then. And that's when it was like, oh my gosh, I'm living for free in my first house and I'm making almost $1,000 a month on this house. That basically clicked. And that's when I was like, I need to buy more homes like this. And by the time I graduated college, I got 25 homes. Those homes were paying my portion from my partnerships, $12,500 a month. And here's the crazy part. My partners put up all the money. So what I'm teaching you doesn't even mean you have to have the money to buy the real estate. The knowledge that I have is far more valuable than that. Now, the fifth thing I want to share today is for people who already own rentals. There's one more thing that you need to know. You don't have to start from scratch to use the strategy. If you've got a rental that's bleeding cash on repairs and management and vacancies, you can convert it to a lease option. The lease option model works on properties that you already own, and you market it to tenant buyers. You hold an open house, you present multiple down payment options. And at the end of the day, the right family fills out an application and they say yes. And then you're going to send them two contracts, a rental agreement and an option to purchase agreement. You're going to get them to sign that and basically you're done. Obviously, there's a little bit more to it than what I just shared, but I teach courses on this, and more importantly, I'm doing it myself. This whole thing I've been sharing with you, it is a system. The market is always going to give you reasons to wait. Rates are too high, prices are too high, wait for them to crash, there's a crash coming, the timing isn't right. But the people who figured out lease options, they didn't wait for a perfect market. They built a strategy that works inside the market that we're actually in right now. And that's what this is. If you want to go deeper on how the system works, how to find your first tenant buyer, how to structure deals that produce real cash flow in today's rates, if you're trying to find a home to buy, or you've got an existing home that you want to do this with, or if you have no money, me and my team are going to walk you through how to do this, whether you do have money or whether you don't. Because the best time to get in the game, guys, it was 20 years ago when I played the game, but the next best time, you know it, it's right now. Now, don't miss the opportunity to click the link below. And everything I shared today, I've put in a beautiful infographic. That's a free gift from me to you to organize your strategy so that you can follow the steps for creating financial freedom and independence for you and your family.